Yeah. I think I started the... Yeah, there we go. I hope we could pick up his piss.
Hey, Grandpa, what's up? I'm going on button.
Oh, who's going on button? Untucked? What an unhinged episode.
No, yeah, that was my grandpa. Sorry about that.
That's alright. I think they're both on. Yeah, they've both been recorded.
Love that guy. Yeah, it's recorded.
Yep, it's good.
All right,
we're good.
Here's the
okay.
clap.
Shit. Okay. Yeah, that one. We'll use that one. Okay. Cocaine.
Yeah, what were you saying?
So my friend cousin, 2 of his cousins went to school to be gamers. I guess I just doxed both of them, so we'll cut it. We'll do it right here. So, 2 of his cousins went to school to be gamer, and one of them did it, and the other one dropped out, didn't tell his parents, and they got addicted to cocaine. And like just parties with the good old boys
Tails all the time.
Yeah, it just does coke and gets drunk, like fucked up, and he was better at it. His habit was ending. And he hadn't done it for a few weeks, and he got right back on it recently.
You can't kick the crazy horse.
No. I mean, the way he had him to...
Gamer.
Or my friend was describing coke to me. And like what his cousin was saying about it. And he was like, it just gives you energy. It just gives you energy forever. And I'm like, well, that's where the addictive property is. He's I could drink 21 drinks and not feel it. And I'm like, bruh.
Well, the thing is it just dumps dopamine on your dopamine receptors. You'll never, and then eventually you can't. It doesn't do it enough, and you switch over to like methamphetamine, and then you make your way to heroin, and then to the grave.
Crazy shit, man.
Hard drugs. Don't do drugs, kids. Or do. I'm not your dad.
This is a PSA. All right.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah. So we just did the opener. Okay. So now let's introduce it, I guess.
From I'm looking at the viewfinder, not the lens. From the lake house basement bedroom. It's not an apartment. I almost said apartment. I'm here with West.
Hey, Connor.
I'm Connor. This is the first episode of the Unnamed podcast.
Yep. No name.
We're brainstorming that there.
You bet.
So. Yeah.
Big, sweet ass.
In the background here we have an album by Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Nope. Kanye West. 2020, baby. No,
2019. It's Kids See Ghosts on vinyl. 2018.
Jesus Christ.
Good start. Yeah.
So Connor.
So. Yeah.
Where are we going with this?
Movies.
Jamie, shut up.
No.
Oh, just talking. Well, okay. So we're talking about coke before. Do you know anyone on coke? Know anyone?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Most
work
of
buddies.
No, not work. all of college.
Jeez.
Every party I went to, there were people cutting up and
shit.
Yeah, in the basement. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, sir. And I never did it. I'm not into drugs or anything like that.
Say that one from mom and dad.
Yeah. But hardcore. Just tossing 8 balls around. They'd be like, "Look at the size of this rock. We got it for free." And then the next week they're like, "It's really expensive." And I'm like, "Oh, really?" And it's just I don't know.
Coke scares me.
Me.
Hard drugs like that scare me because, like, obviously the addictive property of it is terrifying. But, like, in general, it's just like, it's like you get on that and it's like, still like shit simple as like nicotine and stuff like that. Like you just convince yourself that you need it at some point. And it's like
just addiction in itself is terrifying.
It's terrifying.
Like
it's
just
terrifying.
Like I'm addicted to my phone hardcore. I know that.
Oh, I think fucking
everyone is.
Jamie over there is.
Yeah, Ben is.
Shout out to our friend Jamie.
He's producing this podcast for us.
Yeah, editing it. Definitely not me.
Yeah.
No, sir.
No.
Anyway.
But yeah. So what's big in your life right now, West?
We can't talk
about it. Robin said no.
Robin said no to that.
No,
I got a lot of shit going on though. A lot of good stuff, negative stuff. You know, not to call anyone out. Sad boy hours, but
yeah, it's a roller coaster.
It's a roller coaster, man. Life's a roller coaster. I think that's honestly in the last year of my life, which is as this video is being produced and edited and uploaded. The last time I uploaded a video, shit has changed so much. Nothing is the same. I'm the boy who made that little YouTube video.
Hey, I'm in my bedroom.
Hey, I'm in my bedroom. Or whatever the fuck I said.
Baby Driver's
Baby
epic.
Driver. Epic. It's still up there. The poster's still behind me.
If we had a cameraman, we could pan to it.
Yeah,
but
Jamie's on his phone. Young and Pove. Anyway.
I promised I wouldn't reference Rogan because I don't want to.
I want to. We gotta own it. We'll just Rogify it at some point.
No,
you. Anyway. No, everything's so different. It's great. It's amazing. Life is beautiful and wonderful, and I love every aspect of it. But at the same time, it's scary. It's daunting.
Life's terrifying, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. I started journaling a little bit, just kind of taking notes about life and what's going on, and I was writing like I want change, but it terrifies me, and I'm like, I don't know, like
that's powerful shit.
Because we all need change. Like, it's very uncertain hours these days, and like, it's so you want it, but you fear it. It's so weird. Oh, yeah, I feel that way about love too. Like, you want love, but it's terrifying. You know?
Yeah. No.
Like, once you get it, you're like, is this good? You don't really know, really.
Well, yeah, right. I mean, that's
you stumble over everything.
Yeah, exactly. It's such a because it's like you're both like in any you can fall in love with someone and then the next time and then like it completely ends and it's shattered.
Yeah.
And then you fall in love with someone again and it's like you know what to expect, but you have no idea.
Yeah.
Because it's a brand new person and it's terrifying. It's
terrifying because we're all changing.
Yeah, we're changing constantly.
And it's like
especially at our age.
Yeah, man.
Like we're in such tumultuous times in our lives.
And then the whole world's like that.
The whole world.
Like it's just
it's a fucking mess.
We're on a spinning ball of
we're on a spinning ball of death and uncertainty.
It's the most beautiful thing in the whole galaxy, but it's also the most terrifying thing. And it's
exactly.
It's
it's such a phenomenon in life and the way we experience it.
Like since you've uploaded that video, what have you grown to be? Like, can you define what's happened or
define? I mean, I've become a much more certain of myself and my abilities and who I am as a man, and what that looks like is I don't let shit take control of me the same way.
Yeah.
Like you know, stuff like fear and stuff like fear and shit, whatever.
Jamie, get out of here, Jamie.
Get the fuck out of here, bitch.
I was trying to do it quietly.
Yeah, whatever. You fucked it up.
See you, young Jamie.
No, but God, in the last year, man, like I forget where I was going with that, but no, so much has changed. Like a year ago, I was trying to become. I wanted to go into film, and I wanted to, become the next Quentin Tarantino. Yeah, hence this shit.
Yeah.
That's the reason I own any of this stuff.
Yeah.
I want to become the next Tarantino, and that was a dream of mine. But in a lot of ways, that's still a dream of mine. But things I've fallen in love with and realized are maybe not necessarily more practical, but more tangible. Have become, mechanics and designing things. Not that I practice any of that, but I love witnessing the design of something and being able to appreciate the engineering marvel that is a car.
Yeah.
Or a like a
specialized piece of machinery.
A specialized piece of machinery that made
watching how it's made when I was younger. That blew my mind.
Yeah,
right? To this day, it still does.
Exactly.
Exactly. It's unbelievable.
That
candle's getting loud. It's on the ledge too. It's kind of scaring me.
Oh shit!
It's like 2/3. There we go.
But yeah, no, I've fallen in love with that kind of stuff and the way, the way it all operates and how I've realized I want to create that kind of stuff and be a part of a change in that way. And then the ultimate dream is becoming an astronaut and getting to explore the final frontier in its most ultimate form and And obviously, there's a ton of shit done.
The final frontier until we like get off the edge of the earth and we get to the bottom side.
Oh yeah, of course. Oh, right. Flat Earth.
I kid.
Flat Earth. We can't do that on this episode.
No.
That's another one.
That's another one. We get into the flat Earth.
But yeah, no, like that stuff interests me endlessly, and I cannot wait to continue to explore those avenues and work on.
Yeah, like
things like that. So
I work in aviation, and like I love airplanes because I think they're beautiful and marvels of machinery and design. And I've always wanted to fly, and I still do, but I work on them, and it's almost you get to appreciate them more because you take them apart and see what makes them tick, and you try and get into the headspace of the evil person who designed them. No, I'm just kidding, because I don't know. Engineers are they're shit. They're terrible. Like they're terrible. It's amazing. They've got this. I don't know how much does an airplane weigh. I'm so out of practice. Like 200-ton piece of metal flying through the sky, but they couldn't have put the valve on the bottom. They had to put it on the side. Like
yeah, exactly.
How's that consequential to anything?
Exactly, and that's the kind of stuff. Those are instances of like.
I wish I was an engineer and I could get into the headspace of someone's gonna have to take this apart.
Well, and like the way engineers name things, like that's the thing with like car shit. Like BMW engines are named the most ridiculous, dumb things. It's not like a Corvette engine is an LS something. Right? You know that. You know it's a V8. You know it's an LS. You know it's something. But a BMW engine, it's like you could get a M50 S17, but that's a variant of an M50, which is a variant of an M32 or an S32, because it's all, and each letter means something, but you don't. They don't know. You don't know.
Yeah,
you have to go through. You have to take every engine for a specific year of car and look at what each letter means and how it determines whatever the fuck. Anyway.
Yeah,
just ridiculous.
Yeah,
and that's something when I become an engineer and I'm doing stuff like that, I promise to myself and whatever the fuck I'm creating for the good people of the world that it will not be confusing as shit.
Awesome. Will you illustrate the manual?
Oh, of course.
Full illustrations.
Yes, yeah. Full illustrations. Everything.
Beautiful.
Everything.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Anyway, that's where I'm at, Connor.
Yeah.
So you're a aircraft mechanic.
Yeah.
I honestly, I don't think I know why you're an aircraft mechanic. I don't know if we've ever talked about that.
No? Well, growing up, I've always liked airplanes. I can blame that on my dad. He really got me in there. Yeah, he's alive. I don't know why I'm pointing upstairs. No.
He's not.
That way. But I've always loved aviation, and because of him, and I used to read a lot, and I still do read a lot of magazines, and it was all like a lot of it was World War II, Korea, Vietnam, the golden era of combat aviation, and that was I think it's so cool, and the amazing skills and just what they had to do to overcome all the boundaries of figuring out how to create engines that would survive breaking the sound barrier, and even like the way the planes looked. Like I don't think there's anything sexier than like a freaking P-51, just like the way the canopy swoops and then it comes out. Oh, it's gorgeous. But I love it. I love airplanes and I love aviation. So I've always wanted to be a pilot, but I'm colorblind, so that kind of trampled. If I end up passing the tests for colorblindness and like I lie my way through, don't watch this episode because I'm not colorblind. But so I decided the next best thing. I can still be like a commercial pilot, but the next best thing would be to be an aircraft maintenance engineer and take them apart and fix them. And so that's what I decided to do. I went into school on that. I'm really passionate about it, but it's been a good job, but COVID, so not a lot of planes are flying. So I'm on my ass, but oh well. I love it. I think about it every day, and every time a plane flies over, I look up and imagine I'm in there, just leaving.
Goddamn.
But yeah, it's my dad basically, and
interesting. Yeah. So all of that stuff. I mean, you guys have quite a fair amount of aircraft memorabilia
in the home.
Yeah, you look around and you
still collect those little tailwinds and what's it called, the Revell models. Yeah,
that's sweet. That's awesome. I wish. That's one thing I like. I mean, I don't regret a goddamn thing.
Yeah,
for my life. No regrets. But like, I wish someone had been passionate about something like that in my life and really demonstrated it like that to build a love for something.
Yeah.
Because it was all, I mean, maybe I don't regret it, but like if I had something like that, it's like then it's easier to fall into it.
Yeah, and you kind of know what you want to do with your life.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it really gave me direction and a drive for excellence and sort of thing.
Yeah, exactly. And like that's wonderful. So like finding something like that would be or having something like that when you're that young is wonderful, but like I mean I don't think most kids know what the hell they want to do now currently.
Graduate high school, you stumble out and you just apply to whatever and then
whatever program seems interesting.
You go through and then half the time you don't end up working in that field or you drop out.
What's the percentage on that? Like how many people
pull that out? Oh wait.
Oh, Jamie's gone. But there's an actual statistic for how many people actually work in the field.
Careers right now. Careers used to be, I think they're really big, but now it's like 1 in 8 will have a career instead of a string of jobs or something like that. It's crazy.
That's so fascinating. Which is super accurate. Like you see that play out. Like
people.
Like your dad is someone who's a career.
Yeah.
Right, but like even yourself, like you
I wanted to, I thought I had a career, but then I still do, but it's like, I'm going to have to roadblocks and kind of moving through life and doing odd jobs or just picking up on things.
Yeah, which is it's weird, but it's also, like, that is beautiful being able to do that because it gives you...
It enriches you.
Exactly.
There's nothing wrong with a career.
Nothing at all.
Yeah, but like...
Because your dad has endless stories about...
Yeah. Well, he's worked a lot of jobs beforehand. But,
yeah.
And my grandpa worked like... I think he worked probably 30 jobs or something. He dig ditches. He was a custodian. He was a paramedic. Just crazy stuff.
Oh, he was a paramedic as well.
Yeah, for a couple of years. Yeah.
Did he go to school for that?
Yeah, he went. I hope this isn't lies or anything, but I think he went to like Borden or something. Like the military school.
Okay.
I think he went for that, and then he was a paramedic in the same county as my dad is.
Wow. Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah.
Huh, I had no idea.
Yeah.
I always figured, like, the way you talked about it, he would just do a bunch of different random things, but interesting, he was the paramedic.
Yeah. Huh. Have him on, he can tell the stories.
Dude, I mean, that's a beautiful thing about this. I want to get everyone we can on.
Yeah, just document family member. I've started writing, I told you, because I fear, like, I have a good memory, but, like, if you don't tell a story, you lose it, or sort of thing, or, like, and then someone has to say, like, a keyword to bring it back. It's like I don't know. I'm trying to think of almost not a talisman, but like it's just sound really dumb, but like like a spell to pull it out of you. Like someone say Chinese restaurant, and then like you're like, oh my gosh, I have this memory from 10 years ago. I was at a Chinese restaurant, sort of thing. You know what I mean?
I do know.
And it's like actually, if you write it down or you record yourself saying it, it's like for
everyone gets it then. Yeah, no, I know what you mean. There's something beautiful in that, and like. When my grandfather passed away in February, like my uncle really pushed for him to write down some of his stories and stuff, and so he started doing it, and like it's one of the greatest things.
Yeah,
like, I haven't looked back on them since because most of them are still fresh in my mind. Like, the ones that meant something to me or whatever. But like, having that stuff is so important.
And one day you can like share that with someone you love, or
exactly,
your kids or whatever.
Your kids, and like that's what my uncle does. He wanted it for his kids
because
like. His daughter was like at one point really wanted him to tell her stories before she went to bed. Like that was just her favorite thing. She just loved stories, and he ran out of stories. So he's like, "Come on, Dad, bring them here." Yeah. So, like that's part of it's for that. Part of it's for just the documentation of having it, and like more about my uncle. He's kind of I think he would call himself a data hoarder.
What is that? That was the chair. What does that mean?
So he's got like. He owns like these. He has like a massive. Like my understanding, it's a massive server. It's probably more like the size of a stool or something like that. But it's a server.
Oh, I know what you mean. Yeah.
And he just uploads he'll download whole YouTube videos, whole pages of information, and just upload that because sometimes that shit just disappears. Mm-hmm. Like when I was 12 years old, I was fucking so goddamn into Black Ops 2 Zombies. Okay? I watched this one guy. I don't know if his name was like Casper Z Shout out to Casper Z. I don't know I think it was Casper Z, but I have no idea. And I used his YouTube channel for every fucking map. Like all the Easter eggs.
How to break it down and find everything?
He broke it down. And just, for whatever reason, the way he did it made it more sense to me. Fuck you, Raffle Waffles.
Unshadow, we don't want you.
Yeah, no, you're a bitch. I don't know if you'll never see this, but you confused the shit out of me until like Black Ops 3 when you figured out how to explain things. But Casper Z explained it crystal clear, and I love that guy. I have screen caps on my laptop, wherever the fuck it is, of like parts of his video because I need it for like the symbols or the patterns or whatever, and his whole channel got deleted. He got 3 copyright strikes and he was gone, and he never made a new one.
Dang.
And it's just like all this information that like all this data I used gone forever. So it's like my uncle like fears that, and so he just saves it and hoards it.
Interesting.
You know, and maybe hoarding's the wrong word. He may not appreciate me calling it hoarding. I'm sorry if you're seeing this, but
we gotta have him on someday.
I'd love to. I don't think it will be this year, but borders closed.
Travel and borders are closed.
Yeah, exactly. But
we could Skype him in
at some point. Oh my god, the dinkies.
Zoom. Yeah.
But no, like it's really interesting doing that. I've never gone to those extremes. Like I have a couple Kanye West like Yandhi uploads from YouTube I think download on my computer, but other than that,
that's like
I could get nailed for pirating right now.
Boom! Kanye comes through the camera, man. Watch his Twitter. He's tweeting about us.
No,
right now.
he'd support it at this point.
Oh,
but
yeah,
UMG wouldn't, or Warner or whatever the hell he's attached to. Anyway, well, yeah, fascinating shit, man. Yeah, life is full of its mysteries and extremely interesting.
It's interesting. Like your uncle is not hoarding data. It's just because it's still out there. He didn't steal it.
Yeah,
but it's like that's like a prepper thing to do. You know what I mean? Like I'm not calling him out, and I think if you want to do that with your time, go for it. But like people do that, they'll like have libraries upon libraries of books or servers and just download the information because like the world's going to collapse and we'll still need this.
Yeah,
and it's like I think it's a good idea as long as you're not doing it to an extreme.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
One
like
that doesn't become like a weapon.
A weapon, yeah. Like we've downloaded the nudes of a bunch of
underage,
not underage. Gosh, the Epstein episode's 3 from now. We've scripted this.
4.
I was gonna say celebrity nudes, but you know what I mean.
That was a crazy thing. Do you remember when all those?
Oh yeah, the fappening, I believe it was called.
Right, there was a whole bunch.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I remember.
Yeah.
That was like months. I remember like different celebrities would like tweet like, "It is wrong for you to jerk off to my nudes. My nudes. I did not consent to having leaked." And it's like, man, you took them. It was a matter of time.
Yeah, those are floating around on the cloud. Yeah. Never save that kind of thing. Never save it.
Put it on Apple iCloud, man. Save that to a hard drive.
Yeah, that's a hard drive in a desk in a safe
in a whole ass room. Yeah, no.
Lasers everywhere.
Exactly. No, that's
guard dogs.
Like if you are a A-list celebrity and you were uploading your shitty nudes, your shitty bathroom mirror nudes to iCloud.
And who are you sending that to? Who's
yeah,
that for?
Right? Because they're the worst quality.
They're like the paparazzi's got every other angle. Here's the nude.
The weird close up on my dirty ass mirror that you can barely see my tit on. Yeah,
it's like Jennifer Lawrence. You don't wipe that down. Like, come on, girl.
Oh man. Yeah, exactly. No.
That was rough though, man. No one deserves
that at all.
Deserve their privacy leaked.
But
it's like you got to take precautions.
Yeah,
you got to know. They're so out of touch. They don't understand.
Right? Is that it? Imagine being a celebrity though, like especially now.
Yeah, man.
Like they feel like I'm sure you'd feel like you're invincible.
Oh, 100%.
And then you get it, and then it's like you have to tweet about like how you're being safe or whatever, so people can go, "Oh, they're doing it. Maybe I will too."
That's something like I'm really happy we're Canadian for many reasons. Canada's a lit country. The States is cool too, but it's like, why do your celebrities have to tell you to vote? Why is every single one run on a vote campaign?
Yeah,
it's like Newman. Okay, Newman was on. You know Newman from Seinfeld. He's a mailman. I don't know.
Oh, is he the fat one?
Yeah.
I know.
Jerry.
He's got
Newman.
Yeah.
Newman. That was terrible. I'm not a Seinfeld impersonator, but they ran an ad with him because of the mail thing, you know, the mail-in votes and how it's like it's gonna be a good idea, and it's like, does someone watch that and they're like, "Oh, Newman, I know Newman, I know mail,
I know Newman, I know mail,
makes sense,
good idea.
It'll be good,
makes sense in monkey brain."
Yeah, it's like what? It's like read up on both sides. Figure out what you want.
Why do you need Newman
vote.
to tell you?
Why do you need Newman in there to tell you that the mail is secure? And Newman hoarded mail. Your vote's not making it if it gets on Newman's route. It's gone. It's in his locker.
Oh, gosh. Newman took it. Newman's gone.
Newman flushed it. Used his toilet paper or something. It's gone.
No, No, you make such a good point though. Like, why
do celebrities think they have to? Like, who's telling them, or is it a self-righteous indignation? Right? I think that's the right word.
I think you're right. No, I totally agree. Like, like everyone follows a couple celebrities.
Oh, 100%.
Like movies on like Instagram or whatever.
Yeah.
And, like Leonardo DiCaprio's got like this, big vote campaign.
Yeah.
And like he's a very active member in like environmentalist stuff.
And power to him if he's not messing it up. He's not sailing a yacht. Those are pretty good for the ocean and the animals within. Yeah, man.
But like he's got a whole vote campaign thing going as well, and it's like, why? Like, who's this for?
Yeah, is it like
who is being like? I don't.
I really like that movie.
Yeah, I really.
The
like
Revenant really got me thinking about Leonardo DiCaprio's a real man.
Like stuff like that. Like why are people so heavily influenced by celebrities and YouTubers and TikTokers? They must be. Is it again NPC energy?
Yeah, like
we talk
throwing
about
it back
this a lot,
to 2016.
What's up with that?
Yeah,
like, why are people so easily influenced by the most
know.
minor and insignificant? Like honestly, these people have no hold on our lives.
Like you're a free man. Like
they're a free man. We're free men.
Yeah.
There's no. They don't. Their influence plays no role in my life.
No, like
none at all.
DiCaprio could. I don't know.
Maybe Ben won't see this part. There's no way he'll watch this all the way through.
No, he thought he was in it.
Ben definitely, dude. You ever thinking about how he's got NPC energy?
I don't know,
dude. Every time KJ Appa puts out a new workout program,
oh my god,
I gotta do it. I want to be ripped like KJ Appa. Like
KJ Appa's workout routine is money.
Yeah, exactly. That's Ben.
An infinite
he
time.
He bought a boat. Or he bought a book.
I bet you we're peaking audio. It's okay. We fix it in post. I wouldn't say. I'd say Ben has minor case of
I
love you, Ben.
Energy. Ben, you're a wonderful man, but good God,
like
stop buying his books.
I don't even know who KP Op is.
He's the fucking
gamer
from.
Is that staying in or is that gone?
He's the guy. Jesus Christ. It's falling apart.
Oh, from Riverdale?
Yeah, guy there. I just say a racial slur to get there, but we made it.
Who'd you offend? The Swedish? Just bleep it. You don't have to cut it, just bleep it.
Yeah.
Oh, here, use this as the bleep. Gamer.
Gamer. Fucking
gamer. But yeah, like, I get, like, I don't have anyone on tweet notification or upload notification. Except for old YouTube videos, and I just swipe it away, and it's like it's always offering me to get rid of it, but I'm too lazy to hit it because it has to open 2 windows. But, but when like no one's opinion sways mine really. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like I'm rooted. I try to be rooted in like
truth
and my ideology,
yeah.
and just like what I've experienced and stuff.
Yeah.
And I try not to put everyone has a worldview. Everyone puts a lens in front of their eyes or wears a mask throughout life. But
exactly.
Like, yeah, that was a good laugh.
That was good. You got tears in your eyes. I got.
But like, yeah, it's just I guess the biggest one for me would be like Kanye West Twitter, man. I've laughed so hard at that.
Oh yeah, no,
like
100%. Well, his fucking
he's so chaotic.
I'm gonna show the.
I wasn't gonna pull my phone out the whole episode.
Neither, but I'm gonna pull out the.
What is America's destiny? What is best for our nation, our people? What is just, true justice? We have to think about all these things together as a people, to contemplate our future, to live up to our dream.
Oh no!
We must have vision.